Hello everyone. Happy Friday. I'm just hopping onto my page here, make sure that we are all good to go with being live. If you are here, just say hello and hopefully it will come through to me. It's not showing up on my end here just yet. There it is. So hopefully some of you will be here with me to join in. I see Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Hopefully the closed captioning is working for you. So I have some classes and things like that to share with you guys tonight. And then I have swaps to show you. I've been receiving lots of fun cards in the mail. I've got a few new rainbow projects to share with you guys. And then I'll also walk you guys through making this card here. So this one's actually a note card version, but I wanted to have something to make with you guys tonight too. So I will grab my flyers for some upcoming events and then I'll share some swaps and then we'll get into making that card. So we're gonna lose a little bit of light for a second and hopefully it will just come right back on. I'll have some light. I'm just gonna lose a little bit of it momentarily here. So while we switch out the lights, I am going to share what I have coming up with you guys. And while I'm sharing these things, you guys you guys will have to comment and let me know what you are most excited about in the celebration and January to June catalog. Hi everyone else that has joined in. I think it's good. Does it look okay on your guys' end? It was frozen for me for a second there, so hopefully it's all good for you guys. Alrighty, so we have lots of fun things coming up. First of all, next weekend is our virtual retreat. So we have a separate page set up for that. I'm going to post the link afterwards and then you guys can request to join that. So next Friday and Saturday, my teammates and I are going to be doing a virtual launch party of the January to June and the celebration catalogs. So from Friday evening all through Saturday, every hour we will have new projects to show you guys. We're going to have a master stamping competition. I cannot wait to see how that goes. And then I will also be doing a this or that stamping session. So you guys will get to help me create the project with the this or that stamping session. And then some teammates will be doing the master stamper. It keeps pausing. Oh dear. Hopefully that fixes itself. So I'll post the link to this page. You guys can request to join. And if you see this image here as the header to the page, that's the right page for you to be on. So you'll just have to request to join and then I can accept you guys into there. And then over the next week, I'll be introducing the stampers and letting you know what the schedule of events will be. So watch for this one. Again, it's next Friday, Saturday, and we are looking forward to that. I also have you guys have seen this one already, but Laura and I are offering a On the Horizon all-day Stampin' Retreat. So that one is going to include some classes on this Saturday, and we are offering an optional add-on class on the Friday evening. And I am just needing to look at the dates. I hope I didn't put the wrong date. It's the Friday, Saturday. Either way, now I'm going to just make sure I didn't put the wrong date on my flyer. It's the 4th, 5th, so that is correct there. And then I want to just show you guys what it includes. So it includes a half a package of each of the coordinating embellishments to the On the Horizon bundle. It also includes the On the Horizon bundle. And then the Friday optional add-on is the Oceanfront stamp set. So I will also put the link for this registration on my page as well, but if you're interested in it, you can comment and let me know and I can send you the link directly. And thank you to everybody who has already signed up for that. It's going to be lots of fun and I love this suite, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then some of you have already heard about this fundraiser that we have going, and I appreciate all of your support towards this. Many of you know all about Susie and the recent passing of her. She is a good friend to many of us. If you've stamped with me, you have probably stamped with Susie over the years. And another member in our stamping community suggested this really nice idea to do in memory of Susie. So thank you everybody who has already contributed to this, and if you would like to do this still, you still can. They've actually had to delay the billing of it, so it won't actually process on Monday, so there is still a little bit of time to get on this if you'd like to. So there's two options to support the Kisses and Hugs paper pumpkin kits. So option number one is for $33, you can donate a craft kit to Ronald McDonald House. So we will just take the whole kit. We will use the commission from those kits to purchase a block to include, just like we did at Christmas time, but this time it will be in memory of Susie. So that's option number one. And then option number two is if you were interested in joining the Kisses and Hugs card class fundraiser. This option is $50. It includes the full paper pumpkin kit. You will also get supplies to make 4 extra cards, 2 each of 2 different styles. So the idea is to keep 2 and share 2. So send a hug in the mail, and Susie would love that. They will feature pink, of course, and that was her favorite color. So if you knew her, you know that. So that's why this kit seemed very fitting for her. And we will include a $10 donation to 3 different charities, actually. So we will take all of the donations, the $10 from each person. We will combine them all and then split it 3 ways between the Diabetes Foundation, the Kidney Foundation, and Cancer Care. So those are the 3 that she liked to donate to. So we will do that. Her husband has suggested those ones, so that's where we will donate that to. So you can still get in on that. So just let me know if you guys are interested in those. And Vasco was very happy with this idea. So, all right. And then one more thing to fill you in on before I get into sharing some swaps with you guys. So I have product shares that are from the January to June catalog. So first I have DSP. So of course with any product shares, the slots have to all be filled before I can order them. So as soon as we have 8 people interested in the DSP and 5 in the embellishments and ribbon, then I can go ahead and get them ordered for you guys. So first I have the DSP, which is $33 for a 6x6 of all of the pieces shown. Hi, Sandy. With the exception of Abstract Beauty, which is 4x6. And then these 3 along the bottom are all single-sided. So those ones there, they aren't double-sided. So the rest are all double-sided. These are all single-sided. And then this one is 4x6. And of course you can always opt to get 2 if you like a 6x12. That's also an option. And my registration form asks you, it breaks it all down. You can choose 6x6 or whichever option you prefer. Then there is ribbon, which is $22 for 2 yards of each, with the exception of the white frayed, which is 1 yard, and the cotton ribbon combo pack, which is 1 yard of each color. Sorry, that's a tongue twister there. Now, the embellishment shares is $25 for 1/5 of each package, which equals 2 rows of each of those packages. So you'll see some of them in use today, and then I'm sure you'll see lots in use next weekend at the virtual retreat. But I'll bring it a little closer so you guys can see. It's not the same as the real life thing. I should actually just bring those out real quick, and then you guys can see them, because they are really pretty. And I have all of them right here, so I may as well just quickly show you guys those. So we will start at the top. So the adhesive backed hexagons are these ones here. I love these. They are super fun, colorful. So you would get 2 rows of those. Then there are the brushed brass butterflies. Those are really pretty. We have the classic matte dots. You guys have seen me use these. I've been using them a lot already. They do have white. I've just used them all up. I have extra packages, but there should be white on there, vanilla, basic gray, and basic black. Then there's the Faux Sea Glass shapes, which are these ones here. So again, you'd get 2 rows of those. They're lots of fun, and they go really well with the elements of the On the Horizon stamp set, and then also Ocean Front. So Those are really pretty. And the abstract, or not abstract beauty, artfully layered. They're really pretty with that too. Then we have the iridescent basic rhinestones. These are really nice. I've used them a lot already. Lots of rainbow projects. Then the pebbles enamel shapes is these ones here. So they're adhesive backed. They look like little stones. And then there's the polished dots. So again, 2 rows of those. They have, I'm not sure that it says on the package what color, but I want to say Blushing Bride is this one here. Hi, Kathleen. And then the resin stars. So you would get a row that has the blue and the yellow, and then a row that has the red and the green. So that way you get all of the embellishments, a little bit of each for $25. And then for people who want it all, or if you want the extra embellishments that are a little harder to split up, you can also purchase full packages of the frosted beads or the Abstract Beauty ephemera, Heart and Home doilies, or the Sparkle and Shine sequins. So these are really just an add-on because you're going to get a full pack of those, but the rest are shares. So I will also post these images. I think I'm allowed to post them. I'll have to just double check that. But if you're interested in product shares, comment and let me know, and then I can make sure to send you the registration link. So that is what we have coming up. I'll recap those at the end for you guys too, in case not everybody is here just yet. All right, so I'm just going to quickly check the comments and see which sets you guys have said are your favorites, and maybe I will have swaps to show you that feature your favorite items. All right, so first up, these are, it's a Canadian-wide or Canada-wide swap. This one that I participate in, and I always love the projects. So many talented stampers. I'm going to take this out of the package, I think, so that you guys can see it without the glare. This one is from Artfully Layered, and it is very pretty. I love how that paper looks like the elements are popping right off the page. It is just one piece, but those look like they are multi-dimensional. All right, so there's that one. And then this one here, this next one reminds me of, I'm going to just tuck this back in there because otherwise I won't remember who made these. If their business card is in the package and they haven't attached it to their card. My mom's friend, my mom's close friend Lorna, so lots of you guys know of Lena, our goddaughter. Lorna is her grandma, and ladybugs are her favorite. So this reminds me of her, and what a fun fold. But that is the ladybug punch, and I love how I think they put Wink of Stella on those ladybug bodies, so super pretty. Does anyone have the ladybug on their wish list? I have this one already, but I haven't made anything with it yet. So this weekend, it's time to get busy creating. Next, I have another one that features another punch. So this one is with the Cactus Cuties, and that one, they've used the Stampin' Punch there. And then I think these shapes must be from Abstract Beauty. So that one is really cute. And there are those stones. So you can see them in use there. Super cute. I have most of these products already, and it makes me want to just stay up all night and stamp. Do you guys find that? This one here I love. It is so pretty. Or I have to just get it out of the package, or it will be hard to get the full effect of this one. So this one is with the windmill. I can't remember what the exact name of it is called. I will check that really quick. I might be presenting this one next weekend. We will have to see. So this one is with the Tulip Fields bundle. And I love that windmill. It has this forward or front step card, I think it's called, or center step card. If any of you know the name of this one. Yeah, the cactus is very cute, Leanne. But this one's got this fancy fold, and then she's got the windmill. Maybe it's not meant to spin. Oh yeah, there we go. And then she's also used the pretty brass butterflies on there. So Super cute. I love what she did with this. And that Tulip Fields paper. That paper also looks like they're almost popping right off the paper. All right. Next, I have another card that uses the, this one is the Honeybee Home, I think it's called. So not the Heart and Home that we got with On Stage, but Honeybee Home. I love that little bee. And then she's tied in some of the embellishments from last year's January to June catalog, which are still current. They're in the annual catalog, but super pretty. Smart use of those with that DSP. If you guys have a favorite, let me know as we're going here. I see Leanne loves the cactus. How about the rainbows? I've been discovering that people are either not necessarily in between on the rainbows. They're one end or the other. They kind of love them or hate them. I love them. But this is super smart. I love how they did the, I think, sponging or blending, I guess, with the negative space to create the rainbow there. I like the multi-tones in there. And then more of the iridescent rhinestones. There's a few rainbow projects here. This next one is really cute too. It's actually very similar to one of my own that I have to show you guys. I might have even posted it in the past already as a sneak peek, but I like how she switched out the colors and went with pastels. So that one's really pretty. And then again, we've got more of the iridescent rhinestones and these little clouds. I love those. They are one of my favorite things about that die set. I'll show you guys the rainbow die set too when I am making the card afterwards. Oh, and there's more Cactus Cuties, Leanne. This one is adorable. I love those fun and bright colors. So she's tied in the tailor-made tags. I'm not sure if those are available again yet. They've been on stop order for quite a while, but hopefully we'll get them back soon, if not already. And I'm guessing this is a doily, and she's just used the white side that's on the back. So that's really cute. I love this next card. It is super cute. I'll take it out of the package again. This one uses the Rainbows of Happiness bundle. And then she's tied in a heart. That's smart. I like that. And I like how she used the die cut layers and stamped in between them on the recessed part. So she added extra colors and layers there. Super smart. And how she used this scallop there. I really like that card. Don't mind me putting them back. I just want to make sure I don't lose track of who made which card. All right, now this one, I have not felt inspired, but I do like this card. So hopefully some of the girls that were on our planning session for our launch will watch this, because I did say that I wasn't inspired by this card or by this stamp set yet. This card inspires me, but the stamp set hadn't until now, but this is really cute. So this one came, and then they used the little brass butterflies there too. Swaps are always fun. It's a good way to see what other people come up with that we might not have thought about. Then this one is another one I don't own yet. If any of you guys have this one, let me know. I can't remember what this bundle is called, but see if I can find it really quick. Also, if you do not have a catalog yet and you would like one, let me know. This one is from the Love and Happiness bundle. So it's got all kinds of texture on those hearts. And the polished dots, I think they're called. So that's the Blushing Bride ones. This one here is a really smart use of this bundle. I'm not loving the stamp set, but I do love what she did with the DSP. Really smart. And what a good way to make the feature of your card simple but really pretty by using the DSP. I love what she did. Next, I have a fun fold, I think. I haven't taken this one out of the package yet, so... Oh, it is! Check this one out. I have never seen this before. So, there is a flap. Okay, so we have... It's almost like a joy fold, but a rectangle joy fold over the diagonal. So maybe it has a special name, but a different take on a joyfold. That's really cute. I love this Heart and Home DSP as well. All right, next we have, I didn't get the stamp set and now I want it. It's so cute. I can't remember what it's called. You don't love that set either? She did do a good job with that one. This little robot, they are so cute. They, what are they called? Stampin' Through the Catalog. They feature all kinds of different stampers. So they will have a stamp set that is featured for a few days. And then if you tag them in your stories on social media, they'll share your projects. So they've been sharing a ton of projects with this stamp set and they are very cute. So that feature that they have has made me want this stamp set. It's adorable. And this girl did a really good job too. That one's Rose. Rose did that one. And I love that folder. I haven't used that yet either. Super cute. And then she's tied in the rhinestones with that one. Do you guys make Valentine cards? Tell me if you're a Valentine stamper. Kathleen, which one did you not want, but now you want it too? The robots, maybe? Then I've got another one with the Honeybee Home. This is so pretty. She's used the vellum here. I did a card that I unfortunately can't share publicly, but I used the robots. I know, I'm with you on that. Now I want them. But I used this hexagon folder with the vellum and it just looked like beeswax. I really liked how it turned out. So I'll have to make something else with it so that I can share it publicly. But this one's really cute too. Now we have another Cactus Cuties, Leanne. Adorable, and she has used the adhesive backed pebbles. Very cute. Hope your day is on point. I love that. It's adorable. All right, now that might actually be all of the swaps. There are still more coming, so when the rest come, I will have to share those with you guys too. But I do have a few more rainbow cards and a couple of my otter cards, which I have posted on social media, but I have not shared them with you guys on a live. So I will show those with you guys, or show those to you guys. And these ones may just end up being our Stamp Club cards this month. It's looking like they might be. How I operate my Stamp Club is I send out a poll and they get to help choose what sets we're going to use a few months at a time. So we're voting on the one that we'll be doing at the end of January. You're being enabled. I might have been told that I'm an enabler before, Leanne. That's too funny. If Kate's here, she'll totally call me out on it. Anyhow, so with my Stamp Club, I send out a poll and then we vote on which sets that we'll use. Just that way I know that everybody is getting to use sets that they like at some point throughout club. So so far the poll is indicating that we will be using the Gentle Waves background stamp, which is behind here. I actually might have, I've posted this other card on social media as well. I'm gonna see if I have one that is handy, but it doesn't look like I do. If I can find it before we're done, I'll show you, but you can kind of see that Gentle Waves background stamp and what I've done with it here. I'm just gonna take a quick look beside me to see if I have one. I don't, but anyhow, it would be the Gentle Waves background stamp, and then the club members would supplement their order to get it up to $60, and then they would get the Awesome Otters free, and then we would make cards together for a club. So that's looking like, I can't guarantee it yet until I tally up all of the votes for our Stamp Club for this month, but it might be these cards here. Otherwise, I will be offering these in a separate class, but watch for those ones and the confirmed date. If you think you might be interested in making these or in doing Stamp Club, then you can also just message me or comment to let me know. And then I have a couple of other rainbow cards that I can share with you guys. I still have some I'm not allowed to share just yet, but these ones here were made with, I think I actually did this one on a live previously. So you guys would have seen me do that one. And that one is created with this paper and this die. So this is paired up amazingly. I love how Stampin' Up! Coordinates things. So you can just take the DSP, you can see how many of these I have used already, and you can line up that die straight on there and roll it through your machine and cut that out. So what I did with this one is first I attached the paper to the foam adhesive sheets, and then I cut it out so that you get a really nice textured dimensional rainbow. So that's how I did those, and that's actually how I did the rainbows that I'm going to use tonight to show you guys too. So first I'll show you the dies and the stamp set, and I think you guys have all seen the paper. You probably don't need me to walk you through the DSP, right? I don't want to make you guys sit and watch things that I've already showed you before. All right, so what I did for here, actually, here's a spare rainbow that I have already cut. This one's just waiting for me to do something with it. I had it all popped out and I was going to use the frame to do a shaker card, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. So I just tucked the rainbow pieces back in there. So I will show you these real quick. So that's the one card, nice and simple, not a lot of effort to that one. And then basically the same card, just some different shapes. And then with this one, I used DSP instead of cardstock. So to give this one a little bit of extra detail, I textured this layer here. And then on this one, I just used the DSP from the rainbow DSP from Celebration. Sorry, those are a little bit too high, you can't see them. So those are a couple that I made before Christmas. And I will bring this one back in here to show you guys. So this one I'll make with you. And what this came from is one of those cards that I unfortunately can't show, but I had all of these colors left. I used the rainbow glimmer paper from the annual catalog. I thought that the glimmer paper would make a really pretty rainbow. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I will actually, before we go, I will try to find the pink glimmer paper rainbow card that I made back when this product first released to those of us who went to Onstage or who participated in Onstage. I made a pink rainbow card, and then that started this. I'll show you guys. I have another project that I will hopefully get to finish and share with you, not tonight, but I was using that pink glimmer paper and cutting rainbows. And then I had these little negative spaces from in between the thick pieces of the rainbow, and I was making a project with them. So there's another idea. The glimmer paper is just so pretty with those rainbows, but I'll finish this project and come back at some point to share it with you guys. But using those made me realize that it would be really pretty with the rainbow glimmer paper. So I'm sorry for that little tangent there that went all over the place, but I realized that it would be really pretty with the glimmer paper, so I made this other secret project that you'll eventually see, and I had all of these left over, and it would be a shame to let all of these go to waste. They're not necessarily in rainbow order, which you have to just get over if you don't want it to go to waste. So for a while they did sit here and I was like, oh, it's not rainbow order, but I'm okay with it now. So I just went with it and mixed them up and just grabbed them in any order to make more note cards out of those. I'll try to do something with this negative space as well, but all of these little layers make some really pretty little note cards. You could do a full-size card as well, but I thought that the size of it just worked really well to keep it nice and simple and do a note card. So a note card is what I'm going to do with you guys tonight. All right, now coming back to giveaways. What I am going to do is if you guys share my video tonight and come back and comment to let me know that you have shared, I'm going to enter you in a draw to receive one of these cards and a sampler of the DSP pack. So if you are in the US and you share and you win, I can't send you the DSP, I can still send you the card. But if you're in Canada, then you will receive the card and one piece of each of the rainbow DSP. And then hopefully you will enjoy your card and enjoy some creating. So this is the stamp set. I actually only use one stamp from it. I'm going to use this little thank you. And yeah, So there's lots of layers, and you'll see where, can you, yes, note cards can go regular mail, Leanne. 3x3 cards cannot, but note cards can. So you'll see where these stamps they're in between the sizes of the dies. So that's how she used on that one swap that I showed you, that's how she would have used the stamps coordinating with the die to fill in the negative spaces to get extra colors in her rainbow, which I think is super smart. But if you guys join our virtual launch for next weekend, you will see lots of samples with this Rainbows of Happiness. One of our stampers is going to be featuring that one, and then others will share their extra samples as well. So that's the stamp set, and then here are the dies. And my apologies, I don't have this on a magnetic sheet yet. I should, because I've been using it a lot, but I don't. So anyhow, this is all of the dies that you get with it. And these are my favorite two little clouds. Those ones right there. I love those. So those are the dies. And we will get into making this card. So I don't actually need to die cut anything while we're here, because I've got it all ready with these little rainbows that have been ready for quite a while. And I'll just bring in everything else that I've got here. So this is a note card. They are finished size is 3.5 by 5. So again, if you're going to try making these at home, that's the size that I've got, but you can always upsize this to a full-sized card. And then I've used the stitched scallop layer from the Color and Contour dies. I can't remember what the Contour dies might actually be what they're called. And then I have cut a layer with just basic white and textured it with the painted texture folder that's going to go on there. And I've got these little clouds ready. I will cut this DSP to show you guys an easy way to conserve your paper for this little strip there. The tag is super cute too. Oh, the rainbow tag, Leanne? Is that the tag you mean? It is very cute. I need to make some tags with that. All right, so I will get down to creating this with you guys. I just need to grab my little cutter, which is always disappearing. And then Ethan's coming to save me, so he'll find it. Can you actually, do you mind looking for the rainbow card with the pink rainbow down the side, and then the sailboat card that I used the gentle waves on?
I saw both those somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where they went to. All right, so I'm going to start with this little border. It's actually right beside me, the cutter. Isn't that how that goes? Can't find something that's right beside you. So for this here, I find that there's no sense in putting a whole strip all the way across that piece of your card front. So what I did was, you can actually just cut a skinnier border here. So I've cut a 3/4 inch strip, and I know that the height of this is 1 1/4, that little piece. So now I'm cutting a 1 1/4 inch strip, if I don't throw it down on the floor by accident. Okay, so I've got these two pieces here, and then that way I can just take these and glue them down to the side. Then that way I'm not wasting the whole strip of DSP. I know that it's free DSP with Celebration, and sometimes we just need to use up scraps, but if you're starting from a full sheet and you don't want to have to waste it, this is an easy way to get the best use out of your DSP. So I'm going to just tuck that there. Hopefully that will, I need to burnish this card a little bit better. Do you ever find that the note cards tend to pop open a little bit more on you when you're trying to create something with them, I find. And I know not necessarily everybody is prepping for lots of people, but if you're mass prepping your cards, then you don't want to have to use a whole strip just to put that tiny little bit that you'll see there. So this way, if you're mass prepping or you just have a little bit left, you can get the most use out of your paper by doing that. So I'm just using my grid below here as my gauge for where to put that little piece of paper. I don't often glue things straight down to the card base. If you guys know me, you know that I might put them on another layer or dimensional them, but these ones are going straight down to the card base. So the grid sheet helps. It would help if I used the proper size of squares. I didn't think that looked right. There we go. So Leanne, these ones Stampin' Up! Actually sells. So you can buy note cards and envelopes. They come with, I think, 20 of these note cards already cut and scored, and the little envelope size to fit them. So it's got these cute little envelopes. I think we may only have them in white now. I might be wrong. We used to have them in different colors, but they are the perfect size when you just need to put something together quickly. And it's nice that they're already cut and scored for you. All right, so that's ready to go with that. And then I will work on putting this together here. So you can see here now, my scallop rectangle hides that, and we didn't need to waste a whole strip of DSP for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna move that aside, and I will put my little rainbow together. So I think what I will do with this one is I'll start with the blue on the top. So again, if your OCD makes you feel the need that these should be all the same in proper rainbow order, then just don't look at this part. Just pretend that they are in proper order. So I'm actually laying these on my card so that I can use it as a guide. I'm lining the bottom of the rainbow up with the bottom of the strip of DSP, roughly anyway. It's not exact, but the first one goes on centered and with the bottom lined up to the DSP. Then I'll take the next size of the purple. I might not even make shaker cards out of the negative spaces. After using these little pieces to make a card front, I think I might make skinnier rainbows with those. And because I have attached all of these pieces of rainbow glimmer paper to the foam adhesive sheets before I die cut the rainbows, all of these rainbows are dimensional now. So I'm just popping them out of there, peeling off the backing, and they are already sticky. So that is why you don't see me putting adhesive on them. They are already good to go. And this glitter paper is just so pretty. All right, now I will do the yellow one next. I have cut some pieces as well with the rainbow glimmer paper. I haven't made anything out of them yet, but those are made with the rainbow glimmer paper and the border die out of that set. The rainbow glimmer paper is so pretty. So don't feel like you can only use your rainbow dies with the coordinating DSP from Celebration. You can use those dies with so many other products. And again, these negative spaces I think would make more really pretty rainbows. So I will definitely be making more projects with those. Oh, we do have them in Very Vanilla. Thank you, Sandy. So Leanne, Sandy just commented there that the note cards are indeed 20 per pack, and then you can get them in basic white or Very Vanilla. Thank you, Sandy. All right, so there is the rainbow on there. And then what I'll do next is I'm going to tie some white twine around here. So when I tie this right around, what I do is position the tail where I'm going to tie the bow. So you can see there, I have my bow there. I am going to just leave enough of a tail that I can tie a bow with it. And then I come around twice. And then with this next part here, I'll cut off an equal size tail from this end here. And then that way I can just tie that bow straight on that end. My other trick for you is when I'm tying that bow, I don't know if you guys notice this, but I sure used to. It is so easy for that to unravel. I'm going to just move this for a second so you can see what I'm doing with the bow tying. It is so easy for that twine to unravel while I'm trying to get my bow tied. I'm just cinching this back up because I kind of unraveled that. Just have to set that piercer down for a second. So what I'm doing here is, you can see I now have the two ends. I'm going to just tie one knot, and I am trying to, I can see my rainbow's a little bit crooked, but I can fix that after. So I have one knot here, and I don't want to do a double knot. It adds a lot of bulk under there, but one knot, it sort of unravels while you're tying it. So I take a little glue dot, and I am going to just stick it underneath the knot. So the glue dot is underneath there now, and then now I'll just press that knot down to it, and then that way it won't unravel all over the place on me while I'm trying to tie the bow. So you can see there, the knot is nicely secure in place, and then this way I can just tie the bow and it doesn't unravel everywhere. I like having the bow look nice and tidy. So before I learned this trick, it would just be so frustrating when it would start to fall apart on me while I was tying. So then you have a nice tidy bow and it's all nice and tight there. Oh, that would be so fun, Kathy. You guys will love that. This set just makes me happy. I apologize to the people who are not Team Rainbow, but I really like this set. I'll take all the happy that we can get. And I'm sorry if it makes you unhappy, but I hope that you're enjoying the project. So we've got this piece here now, and then I'll take that. I like to tie, if I have multiple layers, I like to tie the bow around one layer first usually, and then layer it on top of another one, and then it keeps everything nice and tidy. And then when I attach it, I usually use my tear and tape just to keep it extra secure. Yes, we need happy. And it's Friday and we have rainbows. We'll just ignore the cold weather and we'll stick to the happy things. We've got sticky notes flying all over. One other thing I like to do is cover where the twine is, or ribbon, whatever it happens to be, so that it will stick extra securely. I am only taking the adhesive backing off of one side first. Then that way I can just get this in place before I remove all of the backings. So there we go. And then I'll just reach in here and pull these other ones. I think I need to scoot that twine down. Rainbows and snowstorms, that's about the truth. We have a lot of snow. I feel like we went so long without the snow coming, and now it's made up for it. It looks so pretty though. I don't know if you guys here in Manitoba feel the same way as I do, but I feel like in normal years, normal, whatever that means, the snow doesn't stay sitting on the tree boughs so nicely, and this winter so far it's just sitting so pretty on the trees. It's not melting away, it's just so cold that it's just stayed there, and it looks so pretty. I feel like we live in a winter wonderland, and I'll take that for now. All right, so next what I'll do, I'm going to just dimensional this layer onto my card base. You guys know I love dimension. And here's a nod to Susie. I will thank Susie for that. Back in my early days when her and I stamped together, she would always use dimensionals and I would forget. I had everything on my cards so flat, and she would always remember or remind me or come to a class, and then she'd use dimensionals and I'd remember, oh yeah, I have those things. So There's a little happy nod to Susie that she's got me hooked on dimensionals. All right, so that's all attached there. And then there's not much left. So I've got these little clouds. I'm going to stamp the little thank you. It fits so perfectly on this one here. Now, technically this rainbow, if you go by the packaging, it's Blackberry Bliss, but I don't know, I think it passes for different purples. I will have to take that drive, Leanne. That's a good idea. We went through that area in the fall and it was so gorgeous out there. So we'll have to do that now that it's winter. But I used Gorgeous Grape with this one. Highland Heather would be fine too. But I went with Gorgeous Grape to stamp the greeting. I love that the polymer lets you see exactly where you're stamping. I'm going to move that out of the way before I end up with purple ink everywhere. So I just stamped that on this puffy part of the cloud. And then I'll use glue dots to just attach this here. It overhangs the bottom of the rainbow just a little bit. So I just put a couple of glue dots on the back of the cloud. Whoops, missed one. And then attach that there. And just about lost that one. I'll do the same thing with the other. And then this one I just put right up here. So we're all set with clouds and greeting, and now I just need to add the rhinestones. And while I'm finishing this up, you guys will have to let me know, do the different orders of the color throw you totally off? Like, is this just, no, this is not okay because of the color order, or does it pass? Let me know what you guys think. I think I froze for a second there. Hopefully it's okay on your guys' end. Just catching up with your comments. Oh, thanks for staying, Shari. Even though you want to get home. So I'm using the little rhinestone. So there's 3 different sizes. You get all of these large ones. I actually had a bunch of them get pulled off of there the other day, so they're kind of coming off a little bit. And then the medium size, and then the small. The small is always my favorite. That's true. It doesn't have all of the colors of the rainbow, so it makes it a little easier to pass for not having all of the colors in proper rainbow order. So I've just got 2 little rhinestones there, and then this little guy up here. There. Hi, David. So David, we're just debating, is the rainbow okay even though it's not in proper rainbow order? I couldn't let all of these pretty rainbows go to waste, so I had to get over my rainbows not being in the proper order and just go with it. All right, so that's my card. So I'll quickly recap the promotions again, or the events that we have coming up. Ethan found those 2 cards for me to show you guys as well. And don't forget that if you share and then make sure you come back to comment that you did, that I'll enter you in the draw to receive one of these cards and then the sampler of the DSP. I agree, Lena. I love the rainbows. I'm so glad that you wouldn't have noticed the order, Kathy. I feel like when it's, maybe Sandy said it's not all the stripes. When there's only 4 stripes and it's pretty glitter paper, it can pass. I'm gonna go with that. So that's my thinking on that. I'll show you guys the pink Glimmer paper rainbow that this was, I think, might have been the first project I made, or right at the beginning anyway. So this was the first card that I made with the pink Glimmer paper. That paper's in the annual catalog. It comes with pink and gold. So if anybody's wondering where that's located, that's where you can get that. This little strip is from the Celebration DSP, and then the stitched clouds are from the spinner dies. And again, I used the painted texture embossing folder on that one. So I hope that my other project with these other little rainbow pieces, or the other little pink ones, come together. So with all of these ones, hopefully that will work. I attached these ones to adhesive sheets first, but hopefully I'll get to bring that back to show you guys. And then speaking of the Gentle Waves background stamp, which we will be using in Stamp Club, this is the card that I had previously shared that I used the Gentle Waves background stamp on. That's the one that still has the ink on the stamp because I want to still make some more of those. But anyhow, that's the other one with the Gentle Waves. So just a really quick recap, make sure that you share if you want a chance to win one of these cards in the mail. And don't forget about our launch coming up next weekend. That's this here. We will have lots of fun projects to share with you. Laura and I are offering our On the Horizon all-day Stampin' Retreat on Saturday, February 5th with an optional add-on class on Friday, February 4th. It's $135 to register for the full day event with the bundle, and then a sampling of all of these products here. You get a half a package of each and the full bundle, and then the option to add on the ocean front. So you can still join us for that. It is not too late to support our fundraiser in memory of Susie. We'd love for you guys to support that. You can do the option 2, which is purchase the kit and then join us for the card class, and $10 will go to the charities of her family's choice. Or you can do the $33 to donate a full kit to Ronald McDonald House in her memory. She loved to volunteer there, and when Stampin' Up! Partnered with Ronald McDonald House, I was the team lead, and we would go to each of the houses. They have a hospital room, and then they have a separate house. So one group of us would go to one location, and one group would go to the other location. And almost always Susie would go to one of them to lead a group there. And then the product shares. So there is the DSP share for $33, the ribbon share for $22, the embellishment shares is $25, and then the add-ons, which are here. So I'll post all of this stuff and you guys can review it there if you'd like. And then Stamp Club is the other option that is also coming up. And I think I'm frozen. Hopefully it didn't totally freeze on the end for you guys. I'm glad to hear that, Leanne, about not noticing it. Thank you. All right, does anyone have any questions? I'm so glad some of you were able to join here tonight, or join me here. It's always to have fun to have somebody to stamp along with and not just be here on our own. Yeah, so I'll just move all these out of the way, and then I'll leave you guys with these cards here. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you guys find some time to be creative this weekend and stay warm indoors, although I think somebody said it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, so that may be the day that if you have some outdoor things you want to do, like skating or tobogganing or anything like that, that you take the day tomorrow to go do that. The boys want to go skating, so hopefully we'll have some time to go and get that in before it gets super cold again. Well, thank you guys again for sharing. Thanks for being here. Have a good weekend, and watch for the links to join our, or the link to join our virtual launch. So we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.